Yes, sir.
There's a very significant development in Ghana's politics that I think everybody has overlooked.
What is it, sir?
I just came by it. Listen, it's in the Daily Post of today.
Okay.
Actually, on page 5. And the headline is Matters Day.
Yes.
NDC legal director slams attempts to link PNDC to NDC.
Oh.
And this is a major development, significant development. Let me read it. The Director of Legal Affairs for the governing National Democratic Congress, NDC, Godwin Edudzi Tameklo, has strongly criticized ongoing attempts to conflate the Provisional National Defense Council with the NDC, describing such efforts as intellectually dishonest and politically motivated. In a Facebook post on Monday, June 30th, 2025, Mr. Tameklo questioned how listen to the language, any decent-minded person could continue to equate the two distinct political entities when they are clearly not the same. His remarks come in response to recent comments made during Matters Day commemoration, where some speakers sought to associate the NDC with the PNDC era, particularly in reference to the 1982 murders of 3 High Court judges and a retired army officer. This constant politicization of a tragic national event is unfortunate. It is done deliberately by individuals who want to score cheap political points using the memory of the murdered judges, Mr. Tameklo stated. I mean, don't you think that is a seismic development in our politics?
Was that what he said exactly, or he's been misquoted?
I don't agree with him.
Well, whether you agree with him or not, this is the head of the legal directorate of the NDC saying that the NDC is not the PNDC.
So now he's disassociating himself from the PNDC.
Yes, the PNDC is different from the NDC. You understand? I mean,
was it quoted properly?
Yeah, it was quoted properly.
How would I know? I'm reading it from the newspaper.
Okay.
And mind you, this is the Daily Post. This is not the Daily Statesman.
Yeah, or Daily Guide.
Uncle see,
you know,
during the June 4th celebration, the NDC celebrated June 4th. I want my brother to play the voice of Fiifi Kwetey. Fiifi Kwetey, just this year, June 4th.
And why would you take Fiifi Kwetey's words?
He's the general secretary of the party.
Edudzi?
He's the general secretary of the party.
He is the head of the legal directorate of the party.
He went as far as saying that anybody who wants to disassociate themselves from even the June 4th cannot claim to be a true NDC person. Fiifi Kwetey, it's on record.
Yes.
So what is he talking about? What is he talking about?
Master, why do you ask me this question?
One is called PNDC.
My brother.
The other one is
my
called
brother,
NDC.
Edudzi is my very good friend.
But there are some who say that they actually removed the P.
And maintain the NDC.
And retain the NDC.
Yes. I say to solve this problem, it's a very simple problem.
Yes.
Play the tape of the general secretary of the NDC, who is the chief scribe of the party.
I know what you're talking about.
Yes.
I heard it.
Master, go to the Facebook page of Edudzi Tameklo. Or why would you go to the...
I'm talking about the general secretary of the party.
This is the head of the legal director.
And the head of legal director reports to the general secretary. He reports to the general secretary.
But his point is
legal directory.
No, his point is that obviously his point is that what Fiifi Kwetey said is at odds with what it is. If indeed what
it is true. It is true.
Yes.
What Fiifi Kwetey says is at odds with what Edudzi is saying.
Yes.
But you see, the identity is a legal question.
Yes.
The identity is a legal question.
Yes. Not a political one. Politically, the same.
There is some political elements in it, but if you drill down, you come to the legal question.
As far as AFRs.
Edudzi cannot take the positive of PNDC and reject the negatives.
No, but he's talking law. He's not talking
what law? What law is he talking about? It's my bad. When I finish, I'll call him.
What
law?
And a different legal entity.
Are you saying that you know the NDC better than Edudzi? Are you saying that?
I can tell Edudzi that Fiifi Kwetey knows the NDC more than him.
How?
He's the general secretary. The history tells us the history of Fiifi Kwetey. He was a member of parliament. He was a communication director. He's not the general secretary of the party.
Your general secretary has been making statements that your party people want to beat him up.
This has nothing to do with my. This has nothing to do with my general secretary. Huh? This has to do with Edudzi and his boss. Edudzi and his boss, and I'm saying that.
I think you are not being fair to Edudzi.
Oh, I'll call him. But what he's just saying is completely at variance with what his boss said, and I believe his boss.
But whatever it is, for somebody as prominent as Edudzi Tameklo, director of the legal department of the NDC, to make such a statement, don't you think it's a very significant statement?
Well, if he's disagreeing with his general secretary, fine. They will have an internal debate. But as for us, outside, we know the PNDC and the NDC are one.
This is what he's complaining about.
The founder of PNDC and all is one person. The leader of PNDC, who was he?
No.
Why is this statement so important to you? You're not told us.
Listen.
Yes, sir.
Masha, I think that you are deliberately, and I mean deliberately twisting facts.
I'm not twisting any fact, I'm Kwesi.
Because you know that the declaration of Mr. Rawlings as founder of NDC happened after the fact.
That's true.
Indeed, it was after 2000 that he was declared founder.
Yes.
And all of us who know the history of the party, as you can glean from Obeda Samuel's book and statements which have been made by people who formed the Reform Party and so on, it is obvious that he was not a founder of the NDC.
Right.
No, it's obvious that the only party that he can claim to have founded was the Eagle Party.
Right.
We know that as a fact.
What does the constitution? What does the constitution of the NDC say?
No, it says he's a founder.
When?
No,
after the party had been formed. After the party had won 2 elections.
The constitution of the NDC says that.
He's a founder of the party. Simple. All right.
So you think Edudzi Tameklo doesn't know the constitution of the party?
Edudzi Tameklo is wrong in his interpretation.
Okay. All right.
Hey, today you are shooting.
Lawyer. I'm not a lawyer.
What